I gotta speak on this Tory Lanez situation. I'm sure y'all heard that he got hit 14 times in prison, and ironically, right before, we had people coming to his defense to prove his innocence. So it's clear as day that this is a hit, because if he's innocent, that means he was set up and means somebody else is guilty. So you all know if there's no witnesses, there's no defense, there's no proof. So this is clear as day. It's not even conspiracy. Although I already mentioned this before, because I'm gonna show y'all a video I did some years ago. As y'all can clearly see, I literally made this video on Christmas in 2022 called My Thoughts on Tory Lanez. And I'm about to play this video again so you can actually see and understand, and also see the other people I mentioned, and y'all see how their lives played out. I basically break down the whole entertainment industry and how they get people caught up in these contracts versus people that's technically independent. So they gotta be offed, or you know what I'm saying, intimidated in order to do what they want them to do, because they're not in a direct contract with these people.
Yo, y'all already know I gotta say something about this Tory Lanez situation. Y'all gotta stick with me on this one. It's about to get deep. Sometimes I talk about this rap game because it really exposes the overall dirty game of corporations, the straw man, and these contracts. So check it. As y'all can see, he was born in Canada, so he's not even American, meaning he avoided the American straw man. As y'all can see, he started his own record label back in 2014, and he released his first single as an independent artist in 2020. Also note that he owns all his masters, publishing, and royalties. Megan's getting arrested and da-da-da-da. 2 days after that, I get a call from Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're gonna make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't understand what the issue is. So this one I'm about to start talking about some jury and some hidden symbols that I'm gonna say is quote-unquote conspiracies. So you see Jay got a 7-star, 5% chain on it, because this represents the 7 planets that took over Earth, and the 5% of us people, gods, that decided to join them. Just like I told y'all before, that red vector symbol is a 7, just like the 7 candlesticks on the Statue of Liberty represents the 7 planets that took over Earth. So let's go back to Tory Lanez. I'm sure y'all may or may not be familiar with the start he has. By the way, a lot of these music artists just been having unfortunate endings. So let's start with Young Dolph. His last album was literally called Rich Slave. There was a song called Talking to My Scale. He literally said, if I sacrifice myself, will I still go to hell? I liked him because he always spit the truth. Because he was independent, like I was explaining before. They're trying to get their energy back. And a lot of these artists have it all, especially if they own anything that they actually make. So they gotta make sacrificial decisions, like literally, to make oaths for these entities to bind them here. Then you got P&B Rock. These are usually the 2 stars that you see that people have. He's also independent. Him and Young Dolph both work with Empire Records. Now right here we got Young Thug that decided to take a different route. He is independent, but he's also still stuck in contracts. So we had Lil Key, who was signed under YSL, which is Young Thug's label. So as y'all can see, Young Thug founded this in 2016, which is designed similar to 300 Entertainment. The issue is they are non-contractually signed, so they have a lot of energy that they do not control. This is why they're in court. So Young Thug is still trapped under 300 Entertainment, while his crew isn't. 300 Entertainment basically Warner Music Group old executives. Also note that Migos signed with them too. So the biggest issue here is they sold right back to Warner's Music Group in 2021, and the name came from Warner Von Braun, the head of NASA, the ones that helped take over back to the Migos. So y'all know Takeoff isn't here, but we all should consider Offset the group leader, right? So maybe he was in charge of that decision. Then we got King Von. He signed with an OTL created by Lil Durk. But once again, the same problem. Lil Durk is stuck in another contract while he's free, so they can't control his energy. And also note he worked with Empire Records too.
So I'm sure y'all done seen the DDG situation, right? On how the way he's getting flamed online from accusations, I'm gonna say. But ironically, it comes not too long after Rock Nation, Jay-Z, then sent him a bottle of Ace of Spades with a nice little letter. And we all done seen the videos of people calling that out on how the way he looked when he read that letter. Now, if you see now what's going on, it's clear as day. And y'all can see how they control the internet and control people's emotions. It's the energy that they want, because we have an aura that attracts people. And they're losing power, so they gotta steal it from somebody. And also, did you see all the other names that was inside that video? Look at what's happening in their lives today. It's been all in your face this whole time. I said all that to say this. To keep it simple, they just want all the energy back because they're running out of power. So they're doing whatever they can to manifest some negative energy from everybody. And clearly, they're getting what they've been asking for. But we gotta wake up to the truth and stop allowing them to steal our energy and continue on this false reality that we're living. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the most important part. He was set up because he figured out how to create his albums on NFTs, which is basically, you could say, cryptocurrency to keep it simple, and to cut out the middleman, which literally takes away the whole entertainment industry, because he figured out how to make millions upon millions, and also his fans to make millions upon millions by selling his own music. So obviously, if he was to get out because he is innocent, you already know what he's going to do. Tell all the other artists how to be completely independent and to kick all these record labels to the curb. Anyways, y'all know how I keep it. Y'all be guys. Hey.